Hey there, this is Amber, and today we're going to talk about social media. First off, we need to kind of establish why social media is even a big deal. First of all, social media helps people really get to know who you are. And I know that that sounds a little cheesy, and a little kind of off base, but it's true. So when you add a new friend on Facebook, they're going to be able to get to know you based on what you post. And so when they scroll down your news feed, you really need to be aware of what people are seeing. Are they seeing you, or are they seeing you trying to be somebody else? So always keep that in mind. People feel like they're able to establish a relationship with you and trust with you via social media. That is just the world that we live in, and it actually is a great opportunity for you as a coach and a business owner to take advantage of that, because no longer do you have to go out and always be talking to people belly to belly. You can establish these relationships online via social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform that you choose. And on that note, make sure that you're not scattering your efforts everywhere, especially in the beginning. I would really suggest getting good at one platform and then add another platform in. So if you don't feel like what you're doing on Facebook, then get to know that platform first, get comfortable there, and then you can add maybe Instagram in or something else, Pinterest or Twitter, whatever the case may be. So that's why we tell you guys to post 3 times a day, something inspirational, something fitness related, and then something personal. And remember that you are so much more than a Beachbody coach. So we're not encouraging you to post about Beachbody every day. Beachbody is a part of your life, and so as you're posting, you want to make sure that whatever it is that you are posting is a natural extension of who you are. Posting the link to your website and posting stock photos of workout programs and Shakeology, that just, number one, doesn't get seen in your newsfeed very well. People are just going to skim right past that, and it isn't a true reflection of who you are. All Beachbody coaches, they all drink Shakeology. They all love to work out at home. So think about those things that make you you. And that's what you should be posting on a personal level. For me, I love my family and my boys, and so I post funny things about them because they are, especially in the beginning, why I wanted to do this, why I wanted to be a Beachbody coach, so that I could stay home with them. And now my why has a lot of different layers, but so I post just a lot about them and my family, and just what's going on in my world, things like that, as far as personal stuff is concerned. And then when you're posting something inspirational, post something from your personal development. And sometimes some of my content and things that I post online, they come to my mind while I'm working out. I don't know if that happens for anybody else. But if you're truly being a product of the product and you're truly working on yourself, then you're going to be inspired, and there are going to be things that you want to share with people along those lines. So when you're sharing something inspirational, again, it needs to be a natural extension of who you are. So we've talked about personal, and we've talked about inspirational. The other thing is you should post daily about something fitness related. Again, this doesn't need to be Beachbody related. This just needs to let people know that you're making some healthy changes and how you're working that into your life. This is also your opportunity to document your story. If you're starting a new fitness program, if you are working on working out first thing in the morning, if you are maybe you've lost a few pounds, or maybe whatever the changes that you see taking place, post about that, document that. People want to see that. They want to hear about people being successful, staying healthy, and losing weight, and living out their best life. And so when you post something fitness related, it's not snap a shot of a Shakeology bag and tell people that that's what you're drinking. It's work it into your day. Are you excited that you have a healthy option on the go and you can just grab and go and You don't have to worry about pulling through the fast food line. Whatever the case may be, work it into your routine. And let, again, your posting, whether it's fitness, inspirational, or what's the one thing I'm missing? Personal. Make sure that it's you and that it is, again, a natural extension of who you are. I think that's the very most important thing. And then one question that I always ask myself, and then this is something that I learned from another coach, but is what you're posting adding value to the newsfeed? So that's a really good filter for you to use for yourself. Before you post something, before you hit that button, ask yourself, is this adding value to other people? And if you can't answer yes, then it may not be the right thing to post, because we're not trying to sell things to people. Social media is used to build relationships with people, to build friendships, to get to know people, and to help people get to know you. So before you hit that button, make sure you ask yourself, is this adding value? When I post about my boys and my family, that adds value to my friends and my family who are interested in what my family is doing. They enjoy seeing my boys grow up in pictures for family that's far away. And so I'm absolutely adding value there. It also gives people a chance to get to know me and what's important to me. So when I'm posting about my faith, people know that's very important to me, and it's near and dear to my heart, and it drives much of what I do. So it's a natural extension of who I am. A lot of my inspirational posts come from that place. And so I feel like that is adding value to the people in my newsfeed, because I'm always seeking to be surrounded with like-minded people. And when you're able to do that, when you're able to really be yourself, then people can relate to that, and they want to see what you post, and they're gonna, be interested in what you're doing simply because you're adding value and you're being interested in them. So all of that being said, just make sure that you're actually adding value and not coming across as a salesperson, especially when you're adding new friends daily to your Facebook page. That's not what you want them to see, because that's not who you are. That's not who we are as coaches. So just keep that in mind. And then the other thing is just to be consistent. With all of the posting 3 times a day, we've talked about what each of those things should look like. And keep in mind, those are suggestions. If you have some other kind of interest or content, feel free. You have some creative license there. You are the CEO of your business, which is an amazing thing as a Beachbody coach. So be creative and be you, but be consistent. So don't just show up when Beachbody has a really good sale on. Don't just show up when it's New Year's and everybody is looking to get fit. Show up during the difficult times. Document your story. Have the courage to do that. I know it's hard sometimes to be transparent, especially on social media in front of the world, but you have a message and you've been given a message. And so I encourage you to share that and to be real, and to do that consistently, so that when somebody does look, on your news feed or on your like page, they see you and they see a true reflection of who you are. So I hope that helps establish some guidelines for you as far as social media is concerned, and that it helps drive you and drive your business forward.